Taurus, darlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jasmine Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you for coming back to watch another weekly. If you would like a personal reading or a live coaching session, or you want to work with me with healing, or you would like to purchase a personal tarot reading package, please hop on over to capellawellness.com. There are also links in the description box below to take you straight there. I want to wish you guys a wonderful, transformative, beautiful week. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. How's it going? Hopefully all is lovely in your sector of the universe. I send you much, much love and many blessings. There's the Chariot with the Queen of Cups. I split it. Somebody's been seeing the Chariot a lot, I guess, is what I just heard. Anyway, I send you much, much love and many blessings your way, as I always do. All right, Taurus, we got a lot to cover today, as my guides wanted me to go through a lot of things for this week. This is a big astrological week. I'm recording this on May 12th, 2022. We have Mercury Retrograde, Pluto's Retrograde. We are quickly approaching this full Moon Lunar Eclipse in Scorpio, which we will talk about later. All right, we're first going to start off with what's going on with you at this time, what obstacles you are facing, and what lessons you are learning from this situation. And then we're going to get guidance from Spirit on how to best navigate these energies, what's going on with love and relationships for you, what Mercury Retrograde is having you reevaluate and review. And lastly, we're going to see what the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio is bringing you, which will also be squaring Saturn. Venus and Jupiter will be in Aries, though, two benefics. So that's going to be supportive. But anyway, let's see what's going on with you guys right now. What is going on with Taurus? Well. Oh my. We have the Three of Wands, the Lovers card, and the Moon. Okay? We have two major arcana. We've got Gemini and we got Cancer and Pisces here that may be significant to you. You have these in your chart. Okay. I'm hearing something. Pisces Sun, Taurus Moon, Gemini Rising. That's for somebody specific. I just called out somebody's big three. So if that's you, pay very close attention to this reading is what I just heard. We have another major arcana at the bottom of the deck. But again, even if it's not that, if you've got, like I said, Gemini and Pisces, Cancer in your chart, that could be significant. We have the Fool at the bottom of the deck. All right. I know Pisces got the Fool card as what's going on with them. So there may be a connection between Taurus and Pisces, or it's something within your chart, okay? And Pisces did get the Lover's card as well, but as their obstacle. So, Taurus, remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else who's watching this. Keep your unhealthy ego at the door and make sure you're honest with yourself, okay? So this overall here for what's going on, it's like some of you are already prepared. You're prepared to just go for it, okay? And Pisces' reading, I just said, this is like the fuck it card. I'm just going to go do it come hell or high water. I'm not going to get caught up in what other people are telling me to do. If my gut is telling me to do something, then I'm going to follow it. I'm not going to listen to other people who are going to hold me back, right? Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let this doubt, lack of self-confidence hold you back. Don't let these uncertainties, the fears, the illusions, like the what ifs, I don't know what's going to happen, this is the unknown. Don't let this hold you back, okay? Again, I was talking about trust your intuition. We are looking at three major arcana here. You know, this is really about, the universe is really supporting you with this. So they want you to make, they want to be very clear is what they're telling me. That you need to have faith in whatever you're going to take this massive risk on. For some of you, you're taking a huge leap of faith. This is not just a tiny jump over a pond. You are jumping over a canyon, okay? She is falling into this pool of water, and like you can't even really tell what it is, but she's falling into the flower of life here. Because this is the flower of life. That's sacred geometry right there. It's everything working in harmony, in tandem. Everything's connected, okay? I've got the flower of life over here. I don't know why my Archangel Metatron is facing the other way, but he's over there. I know you can't see it very well, but he has the flower of life in his hand, and his hands. So this is Spirit just telling you to go for it. Go into this with heart and not fear. Whatever you're jumping into, Taurus, you're going to go forward in this new journey in your life by really following your heart and listening to what it has to say. Because what I'm getting from some of you, what I'm getting for some of you, is your previous life, you had a hard time listening and trusting your intuition. It's like some of you were like suppressing your emotions and suppressing your intuition because you had an issue with trusting that. You were like, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if it's going to lead me in the right direction. Because maybe you trusted your gut and it did lead you to somewhere that was like, you know, a little dark maybe. It led you into an abyss perhaps. It caused you to go into some sort of dark area and you're like, what the hell? I listened to my intuition and it backfired on me. Usually when I talk about that, I think about Steve Perry's Foolish Heart song, right? You know, you've been wrong before, don't be wrong anymore, right? Because he's like, well, I've been following my heart and it gets me into heartbreak. But here's the thing. If we're not, if we're following our heart, but we get red flags and stuff and we're not heeding the red flags, then yeah, the foolish heart thing applies and you're going to get yourself into heartbreak or some unpleasant predicament. But with that song, it kind of like tells me, you know, you got to jump into it anyway. Even if you've been heartbroken before or you've gone into some situation that's disappointing, it's part of your path. And usually I don't know when I talk about heartbreak, but that's what I'm getting. I'm just seeing Three of Swords already, or, you know, in relationships, right? You know, we experience heartbreak because they're supposed to teach us lessons. Usually it's kind of like, okay, you start with the Three of Swords, but then you get more swords and more swords and more swords. So the time you get to the Ten of Swords and you're like, what the hell? I am so brokenhearted. I am just like, I feel backstabbed by the universe, by people. I feel betrayed every time. I feel like a failure. So what gives? But when it gets to that point with all of those Three of Swords magnified to get you to the 10, that's when it gets us to wake up. It's supposed to get us to wake up, to stop following the same karmic patterns. And when we see the red flags and where our intuition is like that alarm system, it's the internal guidance system, GPS. It's God telling you, hey, yes, listen to my intuition, even if it's like you got to do an about face or you got to do something drastic, then do it, right? That's like doing something drastic, like just jump, okay? So there's something here that for some of you in the past, you know, with you, you know, trusting your intuition, but it has gotten to you into a dark place. It was to get you to undergo that transformation, that transformative phase, going through the unknowns. You come out the other side and then you see the sun, right? The new beginning. It's like the new adventure right here. And this is what you guys are embarking on. Like, but overall, you really have to just go for it and embrace the unknown. But you're going into this by trusting that the universe has your back, that God has you back with whatever this is for you. And you can no longer give in to that fear of the unknown, the uncertainties. I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm afraid. What if this happens? What if that happens? Leave all those questions to God. Just trust in where God is taking you. That's probably why we saw the Chariot, following your divine guidance and trusting that God is leading you to victory. He's leading you to where you need to be because God knows best. We're operating under God's plan, not our own. And sometimes that's hard for us to comprehend because we think we know where we want to go. We think we know what's best for us when at the end of the day, our ego kicks in and then there are these certain uncertainties and we go by too much logic instead of really listening to what our intuition is telling us, okay? So whatever this is just, it's a new beginning, guys. But whatever decision you're making here, this big risk that you're taking, know that this is for you because God has led you to this point. And now you're going to start a completely new life by really just letting go and letting God, and just knowing that God is going to catch you, that the universe is going to catch you. And sometimes we think we're going to fall into a canyon or to an abyss, maybe, right? Because some of you may be afraid of doing that. Like, am I going to fall down and I'm going to drown or something like that? But you're not. Because what it could be is that the water isn't that deep. Not that it's shallow either, but you're going to fall far enough, but you're going to be able to come back to the surface. It's not going to be like some deep, dark ocean or something like that, where when you fall too far down and you don't have enough air, you could possibly asphyxiate before you get there. So there's this energy of, you've got that wand in your hand too, the Ace of Wands. That is the light of God. That is that go for it energy. I want a fresh new start. I have no idea what the hell's going to happen when I embark on this journey, but I'm going to do it anyway because my gut is really telling me to do it. Okay? And with this Three of Wands and the Lovers and the Moon card here, I've already talked enough about the Moon card. There's something with this full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio is what I'm being told. And Mercury retrograde, because Mercury is here with the moon. So, we've got fire, air, and water. All right, here. There's no air. I say that because I'm thinking of the Jordan Sparks, Chris Brown song, No Air. Maybe that's significant to you. So, because she's trying to get air, but she needs to do something about it if she wants to breathe here. So, I'm looking at this as dreams as well, along with intuition. Maybe some of you have been getting a lot of prophetic dreams. You've been getting dreams a lot about union or messages through your dreams that this is your soulmate, your counterpart, your twin flame, okay? I call it light counterpart because my guys do not like the twin flame label, and we really shouldn't be labeling stuff, but there's a different connection when it comes to a so-called twin flame connection, right? But it's about your counterpart of the light. That's why they want me to call it that. Because it really is about the light between you two. And when you come into union, it magnifies the luminosity of that light, which is incredibly powerful. The devil hates it, like really hates it. And that helps heal the other light the rest of the light counterpart collective and the planet as a whole. So some of you have been getting dreams about this, and they've been nudging you. Hey, you know what, Taurus? It's time to go for it. Just do it. Just do it. Do not get caught up in the uncertainties and the fears and the unknown with this, because it's going to hold you back from something that is incredibly beautiful, spiritual. It's this strong connection. Like, people don't have deep soul connections with others. Sometimes it's just about, oh, I just want a partner. I just want a romantic partner. They don't want the agape partner, because romance is eros, right? They just want the passion and they want the romance, but where the heck is the soul connection? That is what God wants us to have. That is what makes the ultimate love. It's not just the romance and the passion. God wants us to have that spiritual experience with somebody, the soul connection, where you don't even have to be around that person to feel them, to love them. Your telepathic abilities can be so freaking strong that you can know what that person's doing or how they're feeling about you, what they're thinking about you, or they send you a song or something like that, right? That's kind of the energy of the Lovers card here. So, some of you are actually, this is what, the new beginning you're going into. It's like you've worked very hard for this. You had a hard time with making a decision as whether to go forward with regards to this sacred union or this type of connection, or, trusting that this is your counterpart. And it's funny because the Lovers kind of keeps coming up in the readings. So, this could very well mean that this full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio is going to like kickstart the other wave of unions of coming in, right? And I say waves, and this she's about to catch a wave, right? Because that could very well be what's going on here. The next wave of harmonious sacred unions, of the counterparts coming together to really help with the healing of the collective and to do their mission work jointly. So, you put in a lot of work, and, you know, 3 of Wands comes after the 2 of Wands. You kind of were stuck at a crossroads. Should I go forward with this or should I not? Is this type of connection really real? It could have been why you were hesitating to get into this connection or to understand what this really is, because of the connections that you had in the past. And again, what I'm getting is that for some of you, your past relationships really weren't fulfilling. There might have been trust issues. There could have been misaligned values, because that is the shadow side of the Lover's card, right? We want this need to get into a connection with somebody, but we're not looking at what we're passionate about. This is passion right here. We're not looking at what we value. And when our values are misaligned, there's no way there can be a harmonious connection. And there's no way it's building it up from a soul level. Okay? Without that soul connection, you can't really have that type of solid foundation for a successful, harmonious connection, to include communication, because Gemini is about communication. But there's also, for me, communication via energies, telepathy, communication via like that feeling here, what you were feeling for somebody is what I was talking about. You don't necessarily need to tell everybody or tell their person how you feel verbally. Yes, that is important, but the communication I see here is about being able to express your emotions, to be able to be vulnerable. When, you know, fears come up or uncertainties come up, you talk about it with your partner. You don't suppress it. There's like, that's the form of communication that's needed here. Not the communication about, oh, I love you every single day and you have to tell me how you feel every single day. No, because I'm pretty sure some of you have been told by someone that they love you and they care for you and they don't show it, or they just like disappear after they do it. That's not a successful connection. It doesn't bring anything. And if you can't, especially if you don't feel it when they say it, that's an even bigger problem. Okay? Just all about emotions here. There's a lot of passion, a lot of emotions in this connection. And some of you may have been afraid of it before, and now you're just going to say, again, fuck it, I'm just going to go through with this. Okay? This is about not resting on your laurels. You've come too far to give up now, Taurus, with whatever this is. And if you're not making healthy choices with regards to relationships, now's the time to do it. Some of you are afraid to leave a connection that you know is not harmonious. You know there's no soul connection there. There could be somebody here where you continuously find yourself in connections, relationships, romantic ones that are based on sex, right? The sex could be fantastic, but are you connected at the soul level? Are these like feelings between you two igniting that fire? Do you feel it? Do you feel the love? Do you feel the emotion? Or are you trying to suppress it because maybe somebody's like, oh man, that's me. There's no soul there. And some of you are afraid to expand your horizons. You're afraid to move forward on your journey to something else. To travel to a place that you've never been, because that ocean is expansive. You don't know if you're going to get hit by tidal waves. You don't know if there are going to be storms out there, hurricanes, when you set out to sea, right? Unless, you know, you have your equipment and you can probably gauge it, test it out, check the weather type of thing. But then again, you never know, because weather is unpredictable. So some of you may very well be afraid to leave relationships that you know are not aligned. You two are not aligned. It's all about alignment here. And knowing what it is that you want and going for it. It could be a very long journey, especially with regards to that transformation, going through the dark night of the soul, going through that purging and that clearing, so that you can bring in this type of love right here. Maybe that's what some of you have to do. Start manifesting your dreams. What you want. Not pretending that you want something, not focusing solely on a connection. You want the highest connection of all, which is the agape love, which is what this lovers is about. And yes, everyone could look at this like, oh, it's a twin flame card. Everybody loves the lover's card. But you know what this really is, Taurus? This is about you focusing on your emotional healing, making healthy choices for your highest good. You're looking to God for the answers, not man. Okay, if you look at the Rider Waite, that female is looking up the archangel. She's not looking at Adam with the burning bush behind his back. If you look at the female, she's got this flourishing, fruitful, abundant tree behind her. She's abundant and she is prosperous because she is always going to God. And just because I'm saying she doesn't mean it's just females, right? I'm talking about energies here, right? The feminine. Feminine energy is always going to source, going to God. God, what should I be doing? What is my next course of action? That's the God talking to you through your intuition. Okay, that internal guidance system. God, what should I do? What choice should I make? Okay, I'm going to choose this for me. I'm going to go that route. This is for my emotional healing. This is for my betterment, for my highest good. I'm going to go with that. She's not looking at her counterpart, at the person she's dating. She's not looking at, following the law of man. She's following the law of God. So some of you are going to be really thinking about, what am I going to do with regards to my relationships? And it could even be friendships too. Keep that in mind. Even business partnerships for some of you. Who am I aligning myself with and who am I not going to align myself with? Who am I going to remove where I feel there's no strong connection there? And for the others of you, the manifestation of your dreams are coming true in a way you never thought, because some of you are actually about to come into harmonious sacred union with your counterpart. It's a whole new life for you, because this is going to be a journey with this person that you've never experienced. You don't know what's going to happen down the line, down the path, but it doesn't matter, because you feel this is right. You know this is your person. You know that this was godly created. This was ordained by God. This is a spiritual connection. This person was created for you, is what I'm hearing. So whatever fears, doubts you may have here, Taurus, it's time to let those go. Trust in what your intuition is telling you. And again, some of you have really been getting a lot of signs, a lot of messages in your dreams here. I'm hearing for those who are coming into harmonious sacred union, the divine timing is here. You've been patient, and patience has been greatly rewarded. Why? Because you trusted in the universe. Because the Two of Wands for me is hold the vision, trust the process. You guys have gone past that. You guys were getting caught up in like, I don't know if I can trust this. I don't know if I can hold on to this because it's been so long. It's been a long journey. You've been doing your healing. You've been doing your shadow work. Okay. You've been focusing on what it is that you want to manifest, yet you weren't getting caught up in the timing of it because you trusted in divine timing. And because you were patient enough, see, you were waiting for the right wave to come, which meant that you were waiting for God to bring you the wave that you need to ride on. You weren't jumping the gun and just catching something and then getting thrown off your surfboard type of thing or your jet ski. So, you just let me wait for this. And then when it came along, it's like you were able to it's just like waiting for God to bring that wave to you. And that wave is coming with this lover's energy right here. Okay. It's like that swell. It's like God's gonna bring this in because you've waited. Waiting isn't really something that I like to say. You were continuing to do your work. You were continuing to level up, especially with regards to your manifestation abilities, especially with regards to your career, because Wands could be about career, what you're passionate about. And you just went with the flow. And you trusted in God. And now God's bringing this in. Things are also going to be illuminated here. things are going to be coming to light. God's going to shed light on things that were once dark. So yeah, this is really nice energy. And you guys have been really having faith and trusting that this harmonious sacred union was going to happen. And God's saying, you know what? Move forward with this, because this is what I want for you. This is where I need you to be. And again, you're going to have this completely different life in this type of connection that is very hard to achieve. But some of you have done that. And again, patience was a big thing to maintain. Okay? Climb and maintain, as Tyler Perry says. Okay. 3 of Cups at the top of the deck. There you go. Reconciliation, reunion. Yep. Others of you, this is about not getting caught up in these inauthentic relationships, and you know who you are. Start hanging out with your soul tribe. Start being part of a community of like-minded people so that they could help support you with your spiritual growth, but don't get so codependent on these people either. So some of you need to start finding, you know, friendships that are more in alignment, right? Connections that are more harmonious, that are more supportive. You guys have similar values and morals. This is also about learning to have fun in life. Don't start focusing so much on, you know, romance, okay? I need a partner. I need love in my life. But you have to be the love if you want to attract it. And some of you need to elevate your vibration by enjoying yourself. You may be so caught up with wanting this one thing when God has all these other things for you first. It's like explore your other options. That's what that 3 of Wands is, you know. But it's like manifesting your dreams. And yeah, you may want this type of love, but if you're not in alignment with that yet, you got to do things to raise your vibration and go have fun with people. Go get new friends. Enjoy yourself, okay? The others of you who are coming into union, this is somebody who's taking a leap of faith and reconciling, asking the person out on a date. You know what? Inviting them somewhere, to a birthday, a wedding. For some reason, every time I've been getting this card now, the past couple of weeks, I'm hearing birthday. There's a strong birthday energy. And I think I got this with Pisces' reading. And when I said that, the birthday card came out. So we'll see what happens. But there's something about the birthday. There's something about 3. I'm here. I don't know why, guys, because my birthday keeps coming into this. And my birthday happens to be the 3rd of June. And look, June 3rd. There could be something significant with June 3rd, guys. I don't know. All I know is that Mercury goes direct on my birthday on that day. There could be something significant here with Mercury going direct on June 3rd. I don't know. It's here. I do not like doing timing, so please do not get caught up in that stuff. And there's another 3 here. We look at that 2 3s. The Ascendant Masters are persisting with this or whatever this is. 18 is a 9. Things are coming to an end. Okay? 6 is peace, balance, harmony. We are in the year of 6. This is the lover's year. All right. This is Gemini season, part of June. Gemini season does involve the beginning part of June. So I don't know, guys. Take it how it applies. Maybe somebody else here has June 3rd birthday. Happy early birthday to you if that's you. But I don't know why they're telling me that, but I channel what they want me to say. So again, birthday. There's strong birthday energy, but again, it could be graduations and anniversaries because we are in May right now at the time I'm recording this, and graduations are happening. Celebrations are happening, right? I think prom's already done, and people tend to get married. These are marriage engagements here. People tend to get married. So we're starting to get into wedding season. So again, take it how it resonates. This is marriage for some of you too, okay? So marriage could be in the cards. It's like engagement could be in the cards. Both engagement, then to marriage. Whatever, guys. A lot's coming through. So there's something about somebody wants to come forward with, you know, reuniting with you and reconciling. Say, you know what? Let's go out. Let's go on a trip because this is travel as well. Okay, now I'm getting all this stuff. This is travel. Okay? Maybe you're going to travel for work, love, pleasure. There could be an invitation to travel somewhere, to talk about things, have heart-to-heart conversations, getting to know each other. Maybe that's what somebody needs to take the leap and say, I want to ask this person out on a date. I want to ask them, you know what, why don't we go on this trip? Let's talk about this. Let's really enjoy ourselves, because this is enjoyment. This is having a lot of fun and not getting caught up in the mundane of the world. It's like you're going to be disconnecting from the world and saying, okay, let's really, really have some bonding here. I'm hearing bonding. Okay. And again, it could even be a holiday. All right. But so something with travel and having a lot of fun. Like this is a very fun trip or something along those lines. Or some of you need to go on a fun trip, going on Memorial Day weekend, go out with your friends, go somewhere with friends, you know, don't get caught up in your job, and doing your mission work perhaps, because yes, we need to do our mission work, but we do have to take breaks at some point, okay? You have to elevate your vibration by having some fun. And if you're getting frustrated, and again, with these energies, with this lunar eclipse, guys, frustrations are gonna come up. So be very careful with the anger levels here, all right? You know, that's why I'm getting told that you guys, some of you need to be having more fun before this happens, to recalibrate your energies and to get you more lighthearted energy, okay? So there's something with that. Take it how it resonates, because some of you need to spend more time with friends, like-minded people, and have some fun. Others of you, this is about somebody coming in here with wanting to reconcile with you. And look, it's the Two of Cups after that. There you go. You can't make it up. What is after this? Ten of Swords, Page of Pentacles, a message, apology, Wheel of Fortune. Things are turning in your favor. Fate's coming in. So here we go. Yep, somebody wants to make amends. This is the making amends card. This is conflict of resolution. Yes, this is union. Yes, this is a soulmate twin flame card, but there's more to this than that, okay? This happens when both parties have found their holy grail. They understand self-love and forgiveness. They're ready to give and receive unconditional love. Unconditional love, not romantic love, okay? This is giving and receiving unconditional love. And this is a very passionate connection. Like, holy shit. Like, I'm seeing tantric sex. I'm like seeing people getting pregnant right off the bat. I'm seeing going out into space. And I think I said this with the reading for Pisces too. So there's some connection between Pisces and Taurus here. Could be the same person that I'm channeling right here. But anyway, this is very, very, very passionate. Where did the two, see, they maybe put it back over there. There's a lot of passion in this connection. You guys are very strongly connected with something. I mean, of course, it's God, but there's something else here that, there's something about your astrological placements. I know that with somebody with Venus in Cancer and Mars in Gemini, that tends to be a really strong indication that there's strong sexual attraction, and the passion between the two of you is just off the charts. And that means that you guys will have like beyond mind-blowing sex is what I just heard, okay? I'm just going to put it out there. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. So you guys are ready for this. And there is no need. Both of you are no longer controlling the other. Both of you are no longer needing to know how each other feels, because you feel it already energetically. That's how strong your connection is. If you're not feeling that already, you're not there yet. You will get there, but you have to understand that there are other things that need to be cleared out here. Again, with that emotional healing, getting to union with self is required before you can attract this type of love right here. All right. So this person, you know, some of you are going to reconcile, come into reunion, but for some, this is your final union phase. This is where harmonious sacred union is coming in, because both of you are ready. You are emotionally aligned. You are vibrationally aligned. Both of you are vibrating at the violet flame level. That's where you got to be vibrating at before this happens, period. Because violet flame is agape love, okay? If you're not there yet, then this is not happening just yet for you, but this should be encouragement to get you into alignment and to let go of those inauthentic relationships that you are still dealing with, okay? So there definitely is a union here. Okay, we'll put that there. Let's see. The obstacle. What is the obstacle that Taurus is facing at this time with this situation? Spirit guides. Wow. Okay. Oh. Knight of Swords in the reverse. They told me I take reversals, guys, because this is lesson learning here. Anyway, you saw how that flew out, probably. The obstacle is not focusing on what it is, what you want. Getting focused, laser focused, and saying, I am doing this come hell or high water. It's the energy of the Fool as well, is what I'm getting, okay? But this is taking action. With the Knight of Swords in the reverse, this could very well be like, I'm not really going to take action on that, even though I know what my heart's telling me. Okay? This is for some of you. I'm going to tell you what the other group is getting. But this could be about hesitation. It's like, I want to go, but I'm going to pull myself back. I'm going to go, but I'm pulling myself back. I'm going to give in to those fears. This knight is driven by his intuition. He gets the lightning bolts in his head, the ideas, the fire underneath his ass or the lightning underneath his ass to go after something. But when the knight is like not really paying attention to that and he doesn't go when he gets the green light, those energies that he's getting from the divine, from God, they become all scattered and then they're all dispersed and then he's just running amok. It's kind of like he's running on his motorcycle around in circles or something like that because he's not focused on the task at hand. He's not, it's like being on target, right? He sees a target and he goes after the target. You guys see the target, but it's like, I don't know, I'm going around the target. I'm not going to hit the target type of thing, or you keep missing the target. All right. So an obstacle for some of you is like really just going for it. This is the gung-ho card, and this is not having any reservations about what's going to happen when you take that action quickly, because you know that you're being led by God here. You have this incredible amount of energy that God gave you to go after what it is that you want. Yeah, I'm hearing hesitation about taking action. This could also be for somebody, you may have felt like you're too slow in taking action. Now, let me say this, because and this is Taurus energy, right? Taurus is very slow energy because it's Earth. If you need to take your time on something, take your time. However, when your intuition tells you, Taurus, it's time to go, then you trust in what God is telling you. You don't give in to that fear again to hold you back. When God says go, I'm hearing green light, I'm hearing traveler, I'm seeing this person on a horse going like a gazillion miles an hour. And you know, what Spirit is saying is that when I tell you, okay, you're ready, Taurus, you have what you need. You've put in a lot of hard work. Your ships are going to come in. You're going to get the rewards, the abundance. So don't rest on your laurels. Look, I just kicked the Lover's card off of... That's kind of weird. Anyway. See? Okay, God's telling me, Jess, hold on. Look what you just did. You see when I flipped this card over? I don't even know why that happened. All I was doing was trying to push this. I'm going to have to go rewind this to see how that even happened, because I somehow flicked it off the little stand here. See the energy of the Knight of Wands? God's saying go after that. It's the Lover's card. You know you want this union. You want to be with this person, whatever this is, or this person's coming to you. That's go. Go, go, and go. All right? But there's been some sort of hesitation to do that, is what I'm getting from this. And what's interesting is that the Nine of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Hesitation in going after your wish fulfillment? What's the holdup, Taurus? You know that this is you. It's like this energy where you hesitate to go after your wishes. It's like you know that this connection is really going to bring you a lot of happiness, contentment, and joy. This could even be where maybe you're happily single and it's like you have everything that you need. You've worked very hard in your emotional healing, right? You're feeling vibrant. This is like the bliss card right here. But you know that there's something more. That you want to share this joy with somebody else. You want to share the good life with this other person. But there's kind of like this energy where it's like, you know, you're cranking your car, your motorcycle, and it's not going. Either you realize that you need to put gas in there, or I don't know, you need some fuel to get going, okay? This could also be missed opportunities. Or you think this person might be out of your league. Okay? It could be that too. Some of you are thinking, I missed my opportunity of like this happiness right here. I missed the opportunity to fulfill my wishes. No, you haven't. If you're watching this, Taurus, you haven't, because it's right here. You got to release this block and turn this guy up to the upright. And just go for it. Seize the day. Carpe diem. I think that's how you pronounce it, right? Focus. You know this is what you want. If you want your wishes to come true, you have to take action. And whatever it is that your dreams and your intuition's telling you, it's go. Go, go, go. And again, you don't have to like rush into this, because you have to take your time, depending, again, but what if God tells you now is the time is ripe, this is the best time to do it. God is not fucking around. He is saying this is the best time to do it. He knows, Taurus. So whatever this is, just go and do it. This is the go-getter. You want those dreams, your wishes to come true. You've been manifesting it. God's saying now this is the time to really make it happen. Do whatever it is that God's telling you to do to make those dreams happen. Nobody's going to do it for you. It's not going to just fall into your lap, Taurus. You have to do something, and God's already told you to do something about it, to take action. Others of you, with those inauthentic relationships, like I was talking about, there's somebody coming in and out of your life. They just come in, take what they want, and they leave. They could very well be a little bit impulsive, insincere, hurtful. They could be cutting with their words, all right? This Knight of Swords has to be very careful with their energies, because they could be very rude if they're not channeling those high energies in a proper manner, all right? Someone who is not stable, especially in the mind, it's like they're scattered. This is scattered energies right here. Okay? Now, if you're dealing with somebody like this, you know, they could even be selfish, self-indulgent. There's emotional imbalance and there's a mental imbalance with these cards, okay? If you're dealing with somebody like this, that's not for your highest good, obviously, because where's the harmony in this person's energies? Or it could even be yours, that you got to be getting into balance here. There's something about somebody comes in to take what they want. Like I said, they're selfish. They want to fill their own cups. You fill their cup, and then they don't fill yours. It's the energy of the Two of Cups, right? Giving and receiving unconditional love. But apparently this person comes in so fast out of nowhere, because this is out of the blue energy too. And they fill theirs, but they don't feel yours. If you're dealing with somebody like that, it's time to go on your journey, or that you got to cut this person out. You have to stop enabling this behavior. If this continues to happen, you guys aren't learning your karmic lessons. You're kind of wanting things to change with this person, but what I'm getting right now for some of you, it's not. And this is why this is a block. It's a challenge for some of you. Well, this person makes me happy, and like, this is supposed to be my soulmate, my counterpart. But then they come in and they take your love and they run right back out without doing anything for you, okay? That is not harmonious. You guys are still misaligned. Okay? So again, take it how that resonates. Ace of Wands. You got to go after what you want. I said it's the go for it card. The Fool card, the woman in that card was holding the Ace of Wands just like I said. You have the power of God. You have that light within you to bring about what it is you want to do. And the Ace of Wands is utilized with the fire is used to burn away uncertainties, fears, challenges, all of that stuff. It helps you light the way. That's God lighting your way, and you have to trust that. Some of you don't trust that light within you. Some of you are not following your passions. You're not going after that new start. Some of you still getting caught up in this Knight of Swords who keeps coming in and you're out of your life and taking, you know, they get happy and then you're left in the dust, okay? Dust in the wind. By what? Is it Scorpion? I almost said Scorpio, but I know it's not Scorpio. Go follow what lights you up. Because you think this person is lighting you up, Taurus, but they're not. Again, take it how it resonates. This message is only for some of you. There's others of you where there is a fresh new start. You have to go for it. Go after your dreams and your wishes. Everything has been set in place, and Spirit, God is telling you now is the time to do this, Taurus. I'm giving you this opportunity of a lifetime to do this. Wands are about courage and confidence, that spark. I said the fire under your ass, did I not? Somebody got the fire lit under their ass multiple times and they've been hesitant in getting going. This is now the time to get going because the opportunity is there. Opportunity. All right. So let's see what the lesson here is. What lesson is Taurus learning from all of this? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. How do you want me to receive? Okay. Six of Swords. This is conflict of resolution. You got to get in the boat if you want peace and tranquility in your life. You're going to have to move away from this conflict, especially if you're dealing with a Knight of Swords who's just like, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya type of energy, right? But it's like, well, I filled your cup. What about me, right? Oh my God. Okay, guys, this is coming through for somebody. It's going to trigger someone, but you know what? I speak the truth. I do not hold back. Oh, the other cards fell off. Hold on. There's somebody here who shows up in your life out of nowhere, right? You go hang out. There's something about sex here. They get off and you don't. And then the next thing you know, they're gone again. That somebody needs to hear that. Okay, we're not going to deal with that. That person's got their own things to deal with, okay? Don't get triggered by it. Don't be like, that mother effer or whatever. No, that's distorted energies. Do not put yourself there because this person is got to deal with their shit. But it's on you, Taurus, if you continue to enable this behavior. That's the cold hard truth right there. And with this eclipse season, they could really put that in your face if you don't see that right now, okay? If you're still dealing with it, they're gonna, just like a tower moment's gonna come in and knock you away to stop enabling that type of behavior. Somebody needs to hear that. So for whoever that is, you gotta move away from this situation because somebody is taking advantage of you. When the Six of Swords comes out of the Five of Swords, you're no longer engaging and arguing, fighting, trying to one-up somebody or having somebody one-up you. There's somebody who gets like defensive. They try to hurt others before they get hurt. But there's like a psychological issue with that because sometimes they don't really know what they're doing. They're hurting themselves when they do that, okay? So instead of you continuing to enable that behavior and get engaged in that chaos, you move away. You pack your bags and go. You just say, you know what? I'm going to get in the boat. You may be sad that you're leaving this, but look, it's for your highest good, because this person's energies, they're affecting yours, and it's affecting your abundance. You're being supported by your guides, God, your angels. Your spirit team is going to guide you to peace, tranquility, and harmony here. They're going to lead you to paradise, but you have to be trusting your intuition here, not getting caught up in this crap, you know, where you're being left sad every time somebody comes in and takes something from you and leaves. That could be with anybody, okay? It doesn't have to be with a romantic partner or your counterpart. It could be with anybody. It could even be in a job where, like, it strips you of your happiness every time, and it's like in and out, like a revolving door or something like that. So the lesson here is you need to start really listening to your intuition and move away from these situations. Either you've learned this lesson, or this is a lesson you need to be learning right now, okay? Remember, it could have, this stuff could have happened in the past, it's happening now, it's going to happen in the future. This is really timeless, okay? Even though I'm recording this on May 12th, 2022. Another 6, guys. Another 6. Six could be significant. 66 could be significant because the Lover's card is there and I kicked it off. Again, some of you may actually need to move away from your person or move away from somebody who's doing this. Maybe somebody keeps showing up at your house asking for something or something like that. I don't know. And then they disappear again. But this could be very significant for you. Again, for some of you, maybe it's actually literal travel, okay? You need to travel to see someone, or somebody's traveling to see you, or you need to move. Literally move somewhere else. Maybe overseas. Maybe somebody is moving overseas. There's water in here. This is travel. There's water. There's a boat. This is... And my Moonology deck fell over. This is... relocation. It's travel over water. The Fool card, she's about to fall into water. There's something about traveling over water, over a bridge. What's that song? Is it Water Under the Bridge? No, Bridge Over Troubled Water. Who sang that? Paul Simon and is it Simon and Garfunkel, or is it just Paul Simon? Anyway, I think Paul Simon's in there somewhere. So that song might be significant for you. But here's the thing. You know, you really want peace in your life, Taurus. You got to do something about it. That's what the taking action is. You got to go after your 9 of Cups. This person is not going to make you happy. They're not going to make you fulfilled. If you're the person doing this, you have to stop that behavior. But again, I can't tell you what to do. You have to learn your lessons on your own time. I'm hearing trust in divine timing. If you know that you need to get away from the situation, Taurus, to find more peace in your life, go do it. Don't be saddened about that. Because your life is going to be so much better when you're not dealing with this conflict and you're arguing and fighting with somebody constantly over stupid shit. There's no need to be in that. You're doing yourself a disservice, Taurus, if you stay with somebody who's making you feel this agitation, this frustration, who continues to take advantage of you. You're giving your power away by doing that. Don't be 6 of Swords in the reverse where it's going to go from bad to worse because you're not moving away. You're not taking the high road and saying, I'm done with this. I'm washing my hands clean. You go deal with what you need to do, what you need to deal with, and I'm going to go find my peace. I'm going to go head in the direction of my paradise. Right? I'm going to take with me the lessons that I learned from this challenging situation to become wiser. Because you got a long way to go to get to the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, guys, where you really, really become wiser from learning your life's lessons and the hard knocks of life and those life's challenges, especially when dealing with people. And you have to understand that we are all students and teachers, and people who bring us the most challenges, we learn the hardest lessons. This is what this is about. And it's in the lesson position. Okay? Don't get defensive and stubborn and start wielding this wand, whacking it with people. It's not going to help anybody, okay? Bring your guard down. And there's also, with that, another thing with this is set boundaries. Somebody here really needs to start setting some boundaries with this person. It's part of your lesson, Taurus. This is about your spiritual growth. If you really want like beautiful things to come in your life, you can't have people continuously take things from you. You'll get so depleted, you won't have anything to give. Period. Set those boundaries, saying, you know what, I'm done with this behavior, okay? Come from a place of love. Again, don't get all freaking defensive and cause more arguments and stuff, because it doesn't help anybody. But say, you know what, I'm done. I'm going to say my piece and goodbye. I'm heading in the opposite direction. I'm no longer engaging in this turmoil right here because it's not for my highest good. It's not good for me. Again, with making healthy choices in relationships, you could even be dealing with friends who are taking advantage of you too, okay? Friends who argue with you, friends who like bring you down, and there's like, you know, you get defensive and it's like there's always a fight or something because somebody always wants to win. There's nothing about winning here. When you stand in your power and you walk away without getting prideful and stuff like that, you've kind of won that battle because you're saying, you know what? I am not lowering my vibration to where you're at. I am raising it by getting in the boat and being in my power. That's where you've won. Don't stoop down to somebody's level. It's not going to work. It'll keep you stuck. It'll keep you from manifesting what you want. Why? Because your vibrational energies are so low, they're not going to be in alignment with your heart's desires. And I talked about union, right? You have to be vibrating at the violet flame level. When you are at agape level, you're not taking shit from anybody. You're not engaging in lower vibrational energies. You're not self-sabotaging. You're not, you know, causing distraught and angst in people, or they're not doing that to you. There's no defense energy here. Maybe somebody feels defenseless. You're not winning the argument. Okay, get out. Get out of it. Just walk away. Stop dealing with that crap because it's lowering your vibration. You got to get in that boat. All right? And set those boundaries. Scorpio energy is right underneath this. See? Now we got like Scorpio energy. That moon's going to be in Scorpio and that moon's in fall in that position. It's not a good moon to be in. It's not a good place for the moon to be in. Moon does not like being in Scorpio. Emotions run high when that happens. Secrets come to the surface. It's like emotions or just like you got to face your fears. You need to start doing something different here, Taurus. You got to kill off the old you and kill off what doesn't serve you. Walk away from the past so that the new can come in. You want better things to come into your life, Taurus. You have to let go of the old. You have to purge that out. You have to face your fears. This full moon, lunar eclipse of Scorpio is really going to have people come face to face with their fears, man. And it's going to get ugly for some. And it's going to get scary if they haven't done so already. It's like you're going to really see yourself who you really are, and you're going to really see people for they really are. And that's when you're really going to determine who's in alignment, who is not. What am I going to do to better myself? What is not? How am I going to reinvent myself? How am I going to become the person that God wanted me to be? So yeah, for the others of you with that 9, things are about to end. This is the last major challenge before you achieve success. You are nearly there. Taurus, don't give up, because better times are ahead. Do not rest on your laurels, Taurus. Things are about to change. The Knight of Swords also talks about sudden, drastic changes happening in your life, so be prepared. There's also communication with this. Fast communication, I get. Okay. He's got this crossbow. What I just heard is this person is about to shoot their shot. They're about to shoot the arrow and hit you with it. It could be vice versa, or you're the one doing that, Taurus. Don't give up. You've come a long way, like I said. This has been a long battle for sure. You're tired, you're weary, it's been tough. But you have built up an incredible amount of stamina, endurance. This is a test of faith. How bad do you really want something, Taurus? Are you going to go after it, or you're not? How long can you withstand all of this craziness? How can you withstand, you know, what you've ensued, the battles that you've gone through? This is the wounded warrior. The wounded warrior doesn't give up. It's been a long, hard-fought battle. But they know that the end is near, and they cannot give up because they've come way too far to do that. Things will get better. If you're trying to reconcile with someone, you will have this conflict of resolution. You've been feeling it. Your dreams have been telling you that. God's been telling you that. Signs and synchronicities have been telling you. Trust in that. Okay? Again, if you're the person who's wanting to go travel to see someone, or you want to invite them to travel, there could even be something about moving in together for somebody. Okay? If that's what you're hoping for, and that's what you've been trying to manifest, and you're feeling good about it, you're not feeling low vibrational energies, and God's been giving you the green light, then go ahead and do it. You want peace with this person. You want peace in your life, but you have to take some action to bring about that peace, especially if you're trying to make amends and trying to resolve a conflict that you've had with somebody for a while. Okay? You're going to have to let your guard down a little bit. Stop being so stubborn. If you're being stubborn in Taurus, that's kind of like your energy. Okay? That's not a knock on you. But let your guard down and just allow yourself to be a little vulnerable and just talk it through, whatever it is this is for you. Wheel of Fortune, I heard luck is on your side. The others of you, you're trying to force things to happen. You're trying to control the wheel of fate. When you do that, you get hit with more karma. I don't think anybody wants that, because some of you have a lot of karmic debt to pay. You got to break that cycle of continuing to stay in connections and deal with people who come in and out of your life and take things from you and run away, and who are causing you a lot of like turmoil, or you're fighting a lot, or you continue to have your power stripped away from you. That has to stop. That karmic pattern has to stop. And for the others of you, as I said, things are getting better. Oh, they are definitely getting better. There's a significant change in your life. Your finances are improving. You're moving to a new house, moving to a new city, state, new country. You're rolling the dice. You're taking that chance. It's like, you know what? I got to take this chance and go with it and trust that this is going to work out in my favor. Because if this is fated for me, then I know it's going to work out the way I'm envisioning it. So why not take the chance and take action? Why not go for it if I know this is my destiny? Follow your path of truth. Follow your destiny. Everybody's path to their destiny is different. But there is luck here. There's a Jupiter influence in here, and I know Jupiter's in Aries. Could be with that Jupiter-Venus conjunction in Aries. Aries energy is gung-ho. Okay? Something's about to turn in your favor. For some of you, the others of you, you're controlling. You're controlling and you're affecting what you are destined for. You're going to continue to get hit with unfortunate events or unexpected events that you find aren't pleasant until you learn your lessons. All right. Let's go look into your guidance and all this other stuff that's going on. So let's see. What guidance do we have for Taurus? What mindful messages, what wellness messages do we have for Taurus at this time? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Infinite creativity. At any moment, I am able to tap into an infinite source of energy and creativity within me. Unique ideas flow through, and each one capable of blossoming. Unique ideas flow through, each one capable of blossoming into beautiful creations. So it's tapping into your feminine energy as opposed to your masculine energy, okay? So if I want to look at the cards here, air is masculine, that's masculine with the wands. Lovers is Gemini, that's masculine energy. What was the other one? Moon. Moon is the only feminine energy. Out of all these cards here, guys, you really need to tap more to your divine feminine side. That is the moon. The moon is the divine feminine. There's an easel there that may be significant to you. Maybe you're a painter, you draw or something, you do artwork. Focus more on that. Stop focusing on this person. For some of you, it's a person. There's also a tendency to want to rush things. That's been a problem for you, for some of you. Like going too fast. Trying to rush and force things again with that Wheel of Fortune. Nope. Let nature take its course. Again, divine timing is right there. Divine timing might be a thing for you, but you have to trust in that because it's according to God's plan, not yours. You cannot rush somebody's healing. You cannot rush your healing. You cannot rush your destiny, that type of thing. So do something creative, all right? Tap into your creative juices. There's way too much masculine energy here. Tap into the feminine energy. That's where the creation stems from. Embody that feminine energy. Bottom of the deck is Mirror. In order to change my life outside, I need to change inside. Once I am open to this change, my exterior reality will begin to mirror those new shifts. See? I talked about mirroring. Did I say to mirroring? Look, open up your heart chakra too. Green is about healing heart chakra. So somebody's trying to force a change to happen. You can't do that. If you're doing that, Taurus, you know it's backfiring. Stop doing it. You have to be the change you wish to see, right? I said, if you want to get out of this predicament, you want to stop all these conflicts and challenges in your life, you have to move away from it and you have to listen to your divine guidance. But you also have to be patient. Something's got to change. You're transitioning to something better here. But you have to get in the boat. All right. Let's look into... Oh, wait. We have more guidance here. They want more guidance for this. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians. Please reveal to us for our highest good. What other guidance do we have for Taurus? I'm hearing from somebody here, because I do two groups, there's somebody here who's hoping that like the union message that I talked about is your message, but that's, for whoever that is, that's not for you, because I'm picking up on your energies. Either you're the person who's impulsive and coming in on somebody's life, or you're dealing with somebody like that. If you're not harmonious in your environment and you're trying to rush and force things, that union message is not for you, not yet. Okay, that's why I said that. You have to be doing the work and you have to let nature take its course and trust in what God is trying to do here. And if you're not tapping into your creative energies, you're not doing something by giving something to the earth, the world with utilizing your creative talents and energies, creative talents and skills, then the union message is not for you. That is for those who are working their life's purpose. They are using their creative abilities on a daily basis. They are at peace with themselves. They're living a very peaceful, tranquil life. There's no drama. There's no turmoil. There's no chaos. They've been patient. They're just doing their job of what God called them to do. And they're continuing to make healthy choices, especially with relationships in their life, okay? Those people are the ones who are going to be coming to Harmonious Sacred Union. Learn. A little nudge, it's now your turn. Put on your thinking cap. It's time to learn. Learn your lessons. Start learning your lessons and paying off your karma. Play. See, do some learning and play at the same time. Balance it out. Step outside and feel the sun. Breathe the air. Play. Have some fun. That's what I said with the Three of Cups energy. Go have fun. Have fun with friends. If those of you who are focusing on love and romance and you know it's not stable, it's not harmonious, go focus your attention on something else. It's laser focus on the stuff that's going to raise your vibration, not lower it. Okay? Some of you have already learned your lessons, which is why things are getting better, which is why we saw the Nine of Wands. Don't give up, because for some of you, Harmonious Sacred Union is right around the corner. Continue to have fun in your life, okay? We were not meant to be miserable, toiling and laboring around, adulting. That's not what life is about. We need to tap into our inner child and have some fun every now and again. You got to have that balance. All right, let's see what this Mercury retrograde is having you reevaluate and review. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for highest good. What does Mercury, what does Taurus need to review and reevaluate during this Mercury retrograde? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. Okay, that wants to come out. Follow your bliss. Do what inspires you. Creativity, new direction, heart meets mind, no fear-based decisions. Stop basing your decisions out of fear. Stop trying to keep this person from leaving you. Or there's something about communication where this person comes in and then everything's fine and then they turn on you. They're hurtful. They're impulsive. They're rude. They cut you with their words. And it's like, what the hell, right? They flip on you. Stop engaging in conversation with this person, for whoever this is for, okay? This is so interesting. Somebody here does artwork. They're a painter. They draw. Even if that's not you, Taurus. Could be your person, but do something that you're very skilled at. Okay? That's going to take your attention away from the romance, for being in a relationship, from these other things, okay? It's going to be very important to do what inspires you. Again, creativity is here twice. New direction. You're transitioning into really doing what you love to do. Follow your bliss. You're not going to be happy about it, but look, if you're in something that it brings you down all the time, you cannot force it to change. You cannot do that. That person has to learn their lessons on their own time, and they have to do their work and their healing on their own time. You focus on you, and you focus on being creative. You are here to create things for the world. There's something about a lot of air in your chart, or a lot of air in your family history, or something like that. I don't know, a lot of masculine energy where you're not, it's like you've acquired some sort of ancestral pattern with regards to not having divine feminine enough in your life, type of thing. Energies, that is. No fear-based decisions. Stop making decisions based out of fear. Okay. I like that. Learn. Maybe learn something new about, you know, your creative talents. Do something different. Something like that. Look, crisis is at the bottom of the deck. Restructuring life, blessing within, clearing space, bring solutions, see deepest needs and emotions. See, with this eclipse energy here, even though this is Mercury retrograde is doing this too, but if you're in a crisis right now, you have the ability to get out of it. And on top of that, you think it's a crisis, but it's not. It's an illusion. Moon is illusion. What I'm hearing is that if some of you don't really start getting on your path and tapping into your creative abilities, your skills, your talents, there's going to be a lot more frustration and angst and whirlwinds and tornadoes in your life. Okay, not literally, but you know what I mean. These are tower moments. Okay, and whatever's coming in, right? Like I said, if you're not getting rid of this energy right here, trying to force and rush things, and you're not heading towards your peace, your path, working your dharma, following your bliss, divine intervention is going to come in and do a course correction. They're going to restructure your life. And I did talk about clearing space, right? With that death card, you have to let go of the old so that the new can come in. You got to let go of the past, kill off what doesn't serve you, and start making those profound changes to better your life. You have to face your fears. Whatever those fears are, fears of being alone, fears of losing somebody, fears of not being successful. Fear is what always holds people back from the true potential. You have no idea what God has for you, Taurus, so stop giving into that fear. Otherwise, God is going to come and interfere with it. Your own path. Trailblazing brings the greatest achievement. Heart and mind aligned. Unconventionality and authenticity. You have to be authentic self, and you have to follow your own path. Your person always has to follow their own path. What did I say about earlier? What did I say earlier? Be love. Exude love in all that you do. Oneness, like attracts like. Unconditionally loving self in all. Oh, look at that. I was talking about surfing. Feeling capable of overcoming adversity. No expectations. Approaching life like a sport. And it's how you play the game, guys. It's not who wins or loses. Da-da-da. Man, everything's falling off my little table here. This is kind of funny. All right, guys, give me a minute because my Moonology cards fell over. Okay. We're now going to look into what this eclipse is bringing you. So, yeah, we already see for some of you, there could very well be a tower moment that comes in with Mercury retrograde. Okay? I don't know what that is because this is a collective reading, remember? But there's something about you need to be doing what inspires you. And if you don't do that, the divine's going to come in and do it for you. Mercury is having you reevaluate what is really important in your life. What do you love to do? Follow what makes you happy. What's going on with this full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio for Taurus? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians. Thank you. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. I believe the moon is in Libra. Is it in Libra now? Because the day that I'm recording this, I believe the moon is in Libra right now. Bottom of the deck is your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So we've got full moon and new moon energy. I always read the card, the book. So I'm going to pull up full moon in Libra. Libra's about balance, relationships. We were talking about relationships. Okay. The full moon in Libra, the sign of partnership, of falling in love, and of closely relating to someone else. Since full moons are about climaxes and conclusions, this card suggests you're either about to start a new relationship or that an important existing relationship is changing somehow, perhaps coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment. It's important to remember that people come to us for a reason and sometimes for a season. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time, so try not to fight it. Don't force it. See with that Wheel of Fortune, it's going to backfire on you. This card can also refer to a professional relationship. There is a sense that you need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. A win-win outcome is possible with give and take. Doing so might be the answer to your question. Let go of that which is falling away. See the other person through the eyes of love. It will change your perspective. I think I talked about that. It's time for you to make a firm decision. Time for you to focus on yourself for a while. There's the focus right there. Look after yourself, but avoid vanity. Now is a great time for a makeover. No matter when you pull the full moon in Libra card, it encourages you to find a balance between your desires and those of the people around you. Balance is a very Libran energy, and the full moon brings things to a peak. Dramas and upsets bring partnerships to the fore. Libra energy also brings love energy. Negotiations are easier. So see, if somebody wants to reconcile, renegotiate a business contract or whatever this is for you, okay? Because I did say something about the Lover's card, business partnerships or something like that. There is conflict of resolution here, okay? I'm saying the stars are aligned for this. The time is ripe. I said at the beginning for this to happen, all right? Others of you, there is a relationship ending. Whether it's your counterpart right now, you go into separation, or with friends, it's like, I'm telling you, this eclipse is really going to clear out people out of your life here to get you on your path if you're not on your path yet. Some of you have something with art that is part of your path. You need to tap into your creative abilities and do something with that, because God blessed you with some incredible gift with whatever that is. New moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. First, I talked about that. Your hard work's paying off with the Three of Wands, okay? Don't rest on your laurels. First and foremost, this card suggests a new start for you professionally. Whatever has been going on in your working life, this card heralds the start of a new and improved work cycle. If you're unhappy in your current job, this is the time to either renegotiate your position or look for something new. Whatever your question, whether work-related or otherwise, a new plan and strategy is called for. You need to take a look at the long term and think about where you want to be in 12 months or even 5 years' time. That will inform your best course of action now, so think seriously about it. Drawing this card suggests it's a time for you to be ambitious about whatever it is that you want to achieve. Make a proper plan and execute it well. You need to be more disciplined to reach your goal. Hard work will make your dreams a reality, a very good omen for studying for teaching. Don't be too controlling and avoid anyone who is controlling. Capricorn is a sign of ambition, building, and hard work. The energy is solid and rigid. The new moon in Capricorn is a powerful lunation that comes towards the end of each year and marks arguably the best amount annually to make a list of your hopes, dreams, ambitions, and intentions for the year ahead. Pulling this card at any time suggests that with planning and discipline, you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. So I'm getting strong energy that some of you need to quit your job and start building a business utilizing your creative abilities, okay? Something like that. Maybe you've already left your job and you were doing something creative, utilizing the skills that God gave you, okay? Take it how it resonates, but be honest with yourself. And you know what's after this? A new start is coming, the new moon. No matter what happens, this eclipse is bringing a new beginning. Something has to end in order for something to begin. And if you are not listening to your internal guidance and you're not following that guidance, God is going to put you where you need to be. God's going to do it for you. Hence the crisis card. Okay? All right. Let's see what else this full moon in Scorpio is bringing Taurus. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Well, travel is definitely in the cards for some of you, okay? An upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. I did say something about life-changing. There's some huge life-changing things happening for you, Taurus. Perfect timing. Oh my goodness. This is the right time for you to move forward. What was I talking about? The time is right. It is a ripe situation. You cannot avoid this, Taurus, for whoever this is. Some of you need to go on a trip. You need to do some more traveling. Some of you literally need to move. Okay. Spring. Oh. We are in springtime as I'm recording this in the Northern Hemisphere. Your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. Okay. Alrighty. Travel. This card shows that you'll soon be traveling to an important destination where you'll learn and grow through new experiences and discoveries. Perhaps you'll visit a spiritual power place such as Machu Picchu or Stonehenge, or you may go to a location where you'll meet a significant person or even find your new place of residence. Be open to your heart's inner stirrings about travel and ask the fairies to help you with the finances and details. Most of all, enjoy yourself on your journeys. Additional meanings for this card are you'll be traveling in your new career. Your life purpose involves taking people on tours or holidays. Go camping or hiking. Revive your relationship with a loved one with a vacation. Take a retreat to renew your soul and spirit. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. There's a lot of travel, guys. The Three of Wands. We saw the Fool card. The Six of Swords. Knight of Swords could be travel, too. I mean, this guy's taking action. He's going somewhere. He's getting in his motorcycle and going. But again, there's something here about either somebody's traveling to see you. They're coming from a distance. They're at a distance. They may have to travel over a body of water or something like that. Or you're going to travel to see someone. Take it how it resonates. Others of you, it's time to go on a trip. Again, it's like time to play. You're going to learn a lot on this travel. That's why it says it's life-changing. Whatever this trip is, it's life-changing. Perfect timing. So I'm feeling somebody's a little bit in a shock here because there's been a lot of Pisces energy coming into this. What I'm feeling, I talked about that before. And what they just reminded me was that Pisces did get these two cards. And I think Gemini might have gotten this card too in the reading for this week. All right, perfect timing. Remember what I said about hanging out with friends and going on a trip, maybe something for Memorial Day weekend or something for the summer? Go do that, okay? If you're wondering when your desire will be fulfilled or when is the best moment to make a change, the answer is now. The universal energies have aligned perfectly. What was I talking about? And have opened a gateway for you to easily step through. This is one of those times in life where you're on a roll and everything you touch turns to gold. Take advantage of the divine timing and make your move. Any additional preparation at this point would be akin to procrastination. Take one step at a time and move forward today. Additional meanings are your positive thoughts and affirmations are working, so please keep them up. Stop procrastinating and take action. But I said hesitation, right? Somebody's been hesitating. You know you need to take action on something, Taurus. It's time to do it. I did say for some of you, divine timing is here, but it's if you've done the work. Make a clear decision. Trust your inner sense of timing about this project. Keep the faith as your prayers are on the brink of being realized. Take advantage of your spare time and use it to achieve your goals. Whatever hit you is what message is for you. Oh my goodness. Springtime. Yeah, I'm hearing because we are in spring. For those of you who are watching this at the time that I post this, which will be May 13th, Friday, 2022, that means spring is the perfect time now. It's time to do whatever this is now, especially with traveling. Okay? You're going to be traveling in the spring. Whatever this means for you, now is the time to do this, or you're literally moving or whatever. The answer to your question and prayers will occur during the springtime. Prior to that season, you'll benefit from the many blessings that your wishes have already attracted. Stay filled with faith and give any words to the fairies because they can see behind the scenes and will ensure that your desires and blessings are on their way. Additional meanings are a pregnancy, birth, or adoption will take place. A project that you're starting will be successful. Work with flower essences, plant a garden or spend time in one, open yourself to new beginnings, dive into a fresh start, spring cleaning your home or office will be rewarding. Now, there's this message for somebody that I was hearing before I read this. Somebody's traveling, but this is involving a move. Like, because we do have Six of Swords, this is relocating. This is moving to a new city, whatever state, country. They want you to start purging your home of things to prepare for this move. That's for somebody in particular. I did say something about somebody getting pregnant with that strong, passionate sex or whatever. Maybe on this trip, it's going to be like an incredible trip, and maybe somebody's going to get pregnant on that trip because in the springtime, and I said this is spring, a pregnancy, birth, or adoption will take place. You can't make up my guides or something else. So somebody could very well be getting pregnant on a trip. Now, if you don't want to get pregnant, please protect yourself, okay? But if this is part of your plan, God's plan, then by all means, go for it, okay? But I did say there is a lot of passion in this connection between two people, so there is something about somebody getting pregnant here. Again, that's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Admit your true feelings to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what is that you truly desire. Okay. All right. Now we're going to see what's going on with love and relationships for you guys. Let's put that there. There's a lot of travel coming up for the signs here. Either you're just going on trips, or you're getting a new job where it involves travel, or you're literally moving. And God's saying where you're living right now, Taurus, is not where your destiny is going to be. Something along those lines. Let's see what's going on with... Wow. Okay. I think you guys saw that. Romantic feelings. I couldn't even finish talking. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Somebody needs to express their love or something like that. But whatever you're feeling, trust in that, okay? Trust in these romantic feelings that you're feeling for this person, okay? Bottom of the deck is love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. See? That's why I said some of you need to stop focusing on romantic relationships. That's not what you're here for. Some of you really want one. It may have been a long time. Maybe it's been a long time since you've had sex, and you're just kind of like, ooh, this person's here, and I just want to get it. Apparently, this person is not there yet. Be careful with having sex with this person's energies, because you will pick them up, okay? You may very well pick up somebody else's karma or something along those lines. So be careful with that. Somebody needs to hear that. Love yourself first, Taurus. Others of you, you have done this work. You focused on respecting yourself, and other people are now respecting you. And now you're more romantically attractive. Now you are attracting this harmonious sacred union, okay? So now that you've loved yourself and you're feeling this for somebody, now you're going to explore those feelings with that person. Like, you've kind of really done this exploration within yourself and loving yourself first with this connection with this person. And now that have done that and you feel this way about somebody, you're now going to engage in, this connection with regards to kind of like seeing how it really feels in the physical, because some of you are feeling it in the 5D, and while it feels like incredibly blissful and stuff, you're now, Spirit is saying you're now ready to experience it in the 3D, right? It's real and worth exploring. Real is like something tangible, something in the 3D. So that's what I'm getting with that. Oh my God, look, wasn't I talking about this? It's time to disconnect from the world. Retreat. And a honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Yep, there's travel again. Maybe somebody's going to Italy or going on a gondola, or there's Vegas, because Vegas has gondolas too. I said heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. There is definitely somebody here going on a retreat. No phones. You're going to tell family, don't bother me. I'm going to be somewhere. You could be traveling way out of here where it's very remote. Maybe there's no cell service or something like that. There's definitely the trip, and you're going to go on this trip together to talk, to really discuss some things that were left unsaid. Could be about somebody being deceiving or something like that, or people wearing masks, okay? That's why, honestly, discussing, someone's wearing a false mask in this relationship, so there's going to be a lot of discussions about, what happened and what didn't happen and what was going on. Oh my God, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. You can't make it up. Now, for those of you who need to do the work of loving yourself first, your relationship will move to a higher level when you do the work. That's what that also means. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay, Taurus, that concludes your reading. Hopefully this was helpful for you. I don't know why I'm saying this. Please give it a like. Everybody does that. I don't know why I'm saying that, because it's not necessary, because I say that later. But anyway, if you like this, if you want to share it with somebody who might benefit from this, go ahead and do that. I don't know why I'm doing this all of a sudden, but if you would like a personal reading with me, or a live coaching session, or a live tarot reading session, please go to CapellaWellness.com. Check out the service suite there. I do counsel and coach other counterparts, other twin flames. Those readings are underneath the light counterpart / twin flame category of my service suite on CapellaWellness.com. you you have any questions about anything about the services I provide, because I know I offer a lot of different services, but that's because I'm very serious about my clients doing their work. Okay, everything that I do, I did for myself. I wouldn't be here if I wouldn't have done all of that work. So I can attest to everything that I offer for a service. I have done it on my journey. Okay, so I also want to mention that I am having my Capella Red Room, my first group session tomorrow night, May 13th at Friday, May 13th at 9 p.m. It's an online group session where I'm going to be conducting detailed 18 plus group readings for everybody who's there. There are only 10 seats that I'm going to have open. I think there's only like a few left or something like that. I have to check again. But it's to really help us really come into our Shakti, to have a good time. I make a lot of jokes. I have a lot of fun with people when I do the private readings for people who get these readings. It's to really help with raising our vibration, and it actually it helps to love ourselves too, when we're really tuning into that sensual sexual side about ourselves and not being afraid of that part, because that does make us who we are. I have some crazy decks that I use for these readings, but I'm going to use some of those decks because I usually use the full suite of decks for my private, for the clients. And I would highly recommend, if you feel drawn to join, there's a link to get your seat at the description box below. If you want to know more about it, click on that link. If you go to capellawellness.com, you can book your seat there and learn more about this group session underneath the group classes category, okay? All right, Taurus, that concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today, and always I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.